The rational foundation for design. Why random chance and natural law cannot produce complex, specified functional systems. When discussing the origins and nature of life in the universe, a rational inference to design is based on observable and complex functional patterns in nature. Some atheists claim that natural laws or random chance could generate the high levels of complexity, specificity, and functionality we observe in biological systems. However, a deeper examination of four critical aspects: complex specified functional instructions, functional arrangement of parts, purposeful arrangement of parts, and irreducible complexity, reveals that it is irrational to claim they arise without intelligent input. 1. Complex specified functional instructions. Functional instructions that are both complex and specified carry information, much like written language or computer code. Biological systems contain a profound example of such instructions in DNA, which stores information essential for the construction and function of all living organisms. DNA sequences are not random, rather, they are highly specified with a particular arrangement that conveys essential biological information for growth, repair, and reproduction. For instance, in the genome, the arrangement of nucleotides, A, T, C, G, is meticulously ordered to ensure proteins are constructed accurately. Each sequence of nucleotides specifies a particular amino acid sequence in a protein. This specification is necessary for proteins to fold into their functional forms, as a slight deviation can render a protein ineffective or even harmful. Just as random typing on a keyboard will never produce a Shakespearean sonnet, random mutations or natural selection acting alone cannot generate the sophisticated information embedded in DNA. To attribute such specified information to mere chance is irrational. Like a language, such complex information reliably points to a designing intelligence. 2. Functional arrangement of parts. Consider a machine in which each component serves a role in the functioning of the whole. In a watch, gears, springs, and hands are arranged to display time. The organization is purposeful and precise, such that any significant alteration would disrupt the entire function. Similarly, living organisms rely on a functional arrangement of molecular parts, like the ATP synthase enzyme in cells, which produces ATP, adenosine triphosphate, through a rotary motor mechanism. ATP synthase consists of various subunits arranged in such a way that it operates like a miniature turbine, producing the energy currency ATP vital for cellular functions. This motor-like structure is functionally arranged. Any misalignment of parts would render it useless. Random mutation or natural selection alone cannot account for the functional arrangement observed, as intermediate, non-functional stages provide no selective advantage. Thus, just as a watch requires an intelligent watchmaker, the functional arrangement of biological machines logically implies intentional design. 3. Purposeful arrangement of parts. Purposefulness is a hallmark of systems that serve a specific end. Unlike merely functional arrangements, purposeful systems are oriented toward a goal. In biology, consider the blood clotting cascade, a complex chain reaction triggered by an injury. Blood clotting is not only functional but also purposive, aimed at a specific objective: stopping bleeding and healing wounds. It involves a series of proteins that must interact in precise sequence to achieve clotting effectively and prevent either excessive bleeding or clot formation inside vessels. This purposive system requires a precisely tuned balance between clotting and non-clotting states, which serves a vital, life-preserving function. An arrangement so finely tuned and purpose-driven defies explanation by random chance, as each part serves a role that contributes to the end goal. Natural law, which operates consistently without foresight, cannot establish this goal-oriented arrangement, making it rational to infer that such systems point to a purposeful designer. 4. Irreducible complexity. Irreducible complexity refers to a system composed of interdependent parts, where the removal of any single component results in the entire system failing. This concept is exemplified in the bacterial flagellum, a whip-like motor used for locomotion in certain bacteria. The flagellum is built from multiple protein components, each of which is crucial for its functioning. Without the base, hook, filament, or motor, the flagellum becomes non-functional. For an irreducibly complex structure like the bacterial flagellum, intermediate evolutionary steps would serve no functional advantage, making them unlikely to be favored by natural selection. The complexity and interdependence of these parts suggest that the flagellum could not have evolved through a gradual process but rather required all parts to be present simultaneously, pointing to intelligent design. The improbability of such an arrangement arising by chance underscores that random processes are insufficient to account for irreducibly complex systems. Why random chance and natural law fall short? Natural laws describe regularities and patterns in nature but lack the capability to generate novel, goal-oriented information. They do not actively create complex, specified structures. Instead, they govern how matter and energy behave under set conditions. For example, gravity explains why objects fall, but it does not design the internal structures of cells or compose DNA sequences. Similarly, chance may lead to isolated, random variations, but randomness is inherently devoid of purpose or direction. For example, shaking a box of watch parts will not yield a functioning watch, even after countless trials. The combination of complexity, specificity, and functionality in the examples provided requires an organizing intelligence capable of imbuing matter with direction and purpose. In fields like engineering or software development, complex functional systems are created with foresight and purpose. They do not arise by chance or follow from natural laws alone. Conclusion. In conclusion, the inference to design for complex, specified, functional, and irreducibly complex systems is rationally justified. Attempts to attribute these features to random chance or natural laws fall short, as neither chance nor law can produce the highly structured, information-rich, and purposeful systems we observe in nature. A rational approach, grounded in observable reality, points beyond random processes and unintentional forces to the work of a designing intelligence. Recognizing this, we see that the arrangement, function, and purpose in complex systems align more coherently with design than with undirected processes. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts. If you would like me to respond to your comment, please make a level 1 comment directly below the video. I will respond to all polite level 1 comments even if it takes me a while, due to other commitments.